everyone, welcome to the Haba booth 909 at ASTRA. We have a couple new products that we would love to talk to you about, in case you missed us. So these are two 3D puzzle play worlds. So you can see the nice chunky pieces, each of them slot together, and it's great for open-ended and storytelling. And these are our first license in quite some time. This is the rainbow fish blocks. If you're familiar with our On the Farm blocks, very similar, where counting's on the top, numbers are on the side, and these beautiful illustrations are on the other two sides. For the lovers of our On the Farm and At the Zoo play worlds, these are two of our mini kits. Unicorns and then dinos. Again, those nice chunky wooden pieces that you love with cute graphics. You may see that this is a little familiar, and this is the unicorn glitter luck illustrations. And then another highlight for toddler is the cottage puzzle blocks. These can be done 3D or 2D, and they do come with those template cards, or it's just open-ended play. So this is our Haba card set. You'll remember from last year, but this has been flying off the shelves, and it is back in stock this Monday, today. And then we have two supplemental cars. This first one is the crash test. You can put them together and it has this fun mechanic. And then the other one is color changing. So it goes from purple to pink. And then we've heard the feedback. We've heard from you guys. And this is one of the Haba cars display. It does come empty and you fill it with the cars of your choosing. So this is our Cooler Boot sets. So these are brand new to us. I know some of you love the old Cooler Boot, but these have lower price points and are a little more modular. So those customers that are asking how to put the sets together, these are much more intuitive and don't have other sets in the booklet that we don't carry here in the US. So this is the Learn and Grow. It starts at 1+ now too, so it's not that 2+. This $7.99 retail, and then $99 retail. So these are new Terra Kids line. So the Terra Kids you know and love, they're all very physical items that you're using. These are more activity based besides this Explorer Safari. These all should be expected in early 2027. They may sneak in here before the end of the year, but this first one is Stamp Your Map. You can use any piece of paper, leaf, whatever you want, and they come with these cute little stamps and ink that you can use to make your own treasure map. The Explorer Safari kit comes with a temperature gauge, a compass, and a magnifier, all conveniently on this carabiner clip. And then surprise yourself is while you're taking a little hike or stroll through the woods, you can add another fun element by rolling the die, and whatever it lands on, it corresponds to one of the fun activities. So we landed on this rock structure, and that means overcome an obstacle. So you can jump over a rock or jump over a tree log. And just adds another exciting element to a regular walk. We have new bath books. Just like our bath books of previous, these are both color changing in warm water. And then this goes along with our new penguin activity spiral with a little squeaker in this middle. And then this is new for Haba. These are Sakemacher, so they have been around in Germany for about 15 years, but we're bringing to the US for the first time. These are my very first craft kit. So it really hits that 3+ age range. And it always starts with my folding, my first cutting, my first gluing, and it shows what you're trying to develop in the right-hand corner, age range, and then a quick tutorial on the back. This is new for baby, and we have 3 new rattles right up front that we want to highlight. All $12.99 MSRP, each with a cute rattling effect. This one has little fish inside the whale. And they all are going to be coming in on this new hang tag that we really love. And I know we've gotten feedback at the show that everyone else really likes this. So no more hang tags of the past. And then our other new for baby is our Krabby Rattle. That is a little vibrating claw. One of our Loveys with a pacifier chain, My First Buddy, that goes along perfectly with our penguin activity spiral. So this is Ari, and she's got cute little highlights in her hair, very rainbow and colorful. She's going to be our new doll for 2026, and she's going to be at $29.99 MSRP. This is my very first games, Block by Block, possibly my favorite release of 2026. This is really in my wheelhouse. So you are trying to build Hobbitown up by rolling the die and choosing the block that corresponds to the color on the die and placing it on your bulldozer, and you drive him up to place the block, and you have to look at the template card and say, oh, can I place this block? And it doesn't look like I can place the block. So unfortunately, we have to drive back down, and then you choose one of these mole cards. And if you get a star, that means that you can roll again to place another block. Oh, we're just gonna pretend I rolled a red. I'm going to take the yellow off, put my red on, and someone's more dexterous than me. Drive it up and place the red block, and then that's how you play Block by Block. This is Let's Talk Neon, a brand new family game, and you are trying to communicate with each other through gestures and sounds. Super low price point, fun for all ages. Carnivora is a new game for 6+, and you are trying to collect as many flies while building your carnivorous plant. And each time you close one of the loops, you get an extra star for an extra 2 points, and the person with the most points at the end wins. So this is Stuglandet, our most anticipated release of 2026. It's for 8+, but a true family game adults can enjoy just as much. And you are trying to add your cabins to Stuglandet, and you have to have a little bit of strategy. So you want to place your cabins near the water in the longest line possible and avoid the dump to get as many points as possible before the end of the round. So how you do this is you roll your cabins, and however they land is how you place your cabins on the board. So this means you can place a cabin anywhere. This means you can swap with one of your opponents. So say they're red here, in a really strategic spot by the water, I can swap that out. And then on here means you can move, on the side here means that you can move one of your cabins anywhere you want. So this one's near the dump. I'm gonna get it away from the dump and put it near water. And this is Stuglandet. These are our 2 ASTRA Star Play Award finalists. These both came out in late 2024, but have had great sell-through and a broad appeal for everyone. This is my very first games, Let's Be Pets for 2+, and Animals Around the World Bingo for 8+. So this is our newest item in the Play and Learn category. So this is Learning Stars. They come in 3 different variations: letters and phonics, math, and nature and forestry. And this right here is an example of the nature and forestry, and you are trying to create a huge tableau, a huge star, by connecting each of the sides of the triangle. So we have a name owl here, and then an image of an owl, and those go together. And then you have to find rosemary, and oh, I see I have rosemary here, so those connect together. And then your matching carrot, so on and so forth until you have your final product. This is our stacking challenge. So more on the impulse buy, ready for holiday. We are going to be having the display as well, but these should be available before 4th quarter this year, and $4.99 MSRP. But the object is to stack your animals in these varying combinations, and there's over 300 levels to complete. So I'm going to start with this one. So I'm stacking a white unicorn, then a pink unicorn. Oh, and then I have to stack a cloud. And oh! This is Galaxolotl, an early 2025 release, but never been shown at a show before. So you are trying to use math to move your way around the galaxy and invade other planets. And isn't the box just super cute? And these little cards. We've seen a lot of success so far, and that's Galaxolotl. So this is Ice Cream Derby for 5+. Meerkats are trying to get their way to the ice cream truck through their derby cars that each have different moves on them. So you never know what the next move is going to be based on your opponents. These are our 2 new games for 3+. This is Style Safari, one of my favorites. So giraffes, don't know if you knew, love scarves. And they're a little fickle about their scarf choices. So you have colors and patterns that you are trying to match up to the scarves. So each turn you flip over a scarf and you see if you can match up to your giraffe. Oh, I can't match it. It's not a pink or a red. So you flip it back over and then you swap one of your tiles for a new pattern or color. And then little dinosaurs are for fans of Little Bird Big Hunger, and you are trying to feed your dinosaur to make it big and strong by the end of the round. This is Pencil Pirates for 8+. You are pirates on a mission to gain as much treasure as you can by moving from island to island. With this, a really fun mechanic, you can either use the squiggly side or the straight side to move your pencil from island to island, trying to capture all of your treasure. These are 2 game meets puzzles, which are a really fun new twist. So the one on the left, Crazy Copter, is more puzzle than game. And then on the right, Ocean Twist, is more game than puzzle. But it's a really fun activity for 5+ and 6+. Is Plushomat for 6+. So you are trying to get as many of these cute little monsters as possible by using a little bit of strategy, watching your opponent, and the highest score wins.